Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Day 56 on the PCT with Neon. This is what we're going to do today. We're going to walk 9.5 miles on the PCT. We're going to get off at Horseshoe Trail, and then we're going to walk 3.5 miles. We're going to Mammoth Town Day, which is awesome. Need to clean my clothes, need to take a shower, need to resupply. So here we go, day 56. Let's go. Good morning. Look at what God created. Incredible. It's still really hard to believe that this snow just sits here. Of course, this is the north side of a mountain, but it's unbelievable. So a couple days ago I was talking about gear. This is another piece of gear that's needed repair. It's my Hyperlight mountain gear 10-liter stuff sack. Before I had a bear canister, I could fit everything in my bag, but then I couldn't. So I had a tear here and I had to put a piece of duct tape over the top. There was a tear in there, so it's just another piece of gear that needed some repair. Like I said, this is the trail, so I'm doing okay because I can walk on the side of the snow. But a lot of times when you get up on those passes, you're literally walking on snowfields for miles and hours. But north side of the mountain, snow is going to be there. Day 56, river crossing. We have options. Option A, rocks. Option B, walk across there. Option C, a log. Let's go with option C. All right, day 56. Sputnik caught up to me and he's almost running. We gotta do something here. Hold on a second. We're turning the dial down a little bit because he's running. He's excited to get to town. So I just turned him down a little bit. I'm gonna grab my poles and stay with him. So day 56, this is interesting. We came up around that corner. All of those are snow-capped mountains. We look off in the distance and they're mountains, but we don't see any snow on them. Day 56. 900 miles on the PCT. That's absolutely awesome. And thank you to Sputnik for recording this message. We love you, bro. Tell me that shadow does not look like the Grim Reaper with the backpack. Pretty good destruction through here. Not sure if it was from an old fire, snowstorm, or whatever, but that's a lot of trees down. Here we go on another river crossing. We are going to keep our feet dry. We're going to go from there to there, up that log. Shouldn't be a problem. Another little bridge to walk across. So I didn't look at far out for a while. Left this morning, and we have made it to the junction to get off the PCT and to get onto Horseshoe Trail, I think it's called, where we have 3.5 miles. Then we're going to get a ride into town. So sounds good. All right, I'll update you in a couple minutes. Day 56. All right, just a little update. So we left the PCT after about 9.5 miles, and now we are on Horseshoe Trail, and we take this for about 3.5 miles. We get to a parking lot, and we get a ride. Hopefully we don't have too much elevation on this trail. It did say on the sign, it said Mammoth Pass. So I'm not sure if we're gonna go over that or not. We'll see. This is Horseshoe Lake, which is on Horseshoe Trail, which we have about 1 more mile to get to the trailhead. On Horseshoe Lake Trail, got checked by another ranger, Kyle. He's a really good dude. They're going in to do some work up there. What's funny is, you know, you're getting close to the trailhead and you see a bunch of day hikers in flip-flops or really nice shoes with about a half a bottle of water for 4 of them. But yeah, we're getting close to the trailhead down here. You can tell. Now that's a lot going on coming down into the trailhead parking lot. There is a lot of activity. Day 56, we're on the trolley to go to Mammoth Lakes. We just come down the trail in time and we had time to pick it up. Day 56, walking around Mammoth Lakes, doing resupply things and other things like laundry, resupply, grocery outlet, then get back to the hostel, sleep. That's out in front of us, that's Portrait. Of course, I had to turn this around and show you my attire for walking around town. Full rain suit. Good thing I have it. Looks like they're getting some rain up there on that mountain. Day 56, time to trade in another pair of Darn Tough. These ones have a hole in them and they got a lot of miles on them. I exchanged my Darn Tough socks at the Mammoth Mountaineering Supply. The guy says, hey, you want a beer for the road? And I guess they have no open container law. So guess what? Beer for the road on day 56.
For me,
this is how we eat our Domino's, outside of Domino's, just chilling. This pizza does not stand a chance. Just met a dude I'm gonna give a shout out to. His name is Ed. He was law enforcement for a bunch of years, just in line at Vaughn's, and we were talking, and I'd like to give him a shout out. This shout out on day 56 is for you, Ed. Thank you for your service. Another bus ride back to the hostel. This town is freaking awesome. Day 56 has been pretty good in town so far. There's my bear canister. What do we have here? Totally processed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of food, peanut butter jar, and spices on the right. Grocery outlet did really good. 40 bucks resupply, 5 days. Now all I have to do is fit all of that in there. Ice cream, because why not? I gotta find the scale and see how much weight I've gained or lost. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a day 56 recap. Walking down the road to pick up a couple sodas for some other hikers. Recap today, did a total of 13 miles. 9 of it was on, 9.5 on the AT and 3.5
on a side trail to get to town, Mammoth Lakes. Mammoth Lakes was awesome. I had a great resupply. I didn't spend a lot of money. What else? They got a free bus and shuttle service, and I'm getting back on the trail tomorrow because I got to make some time because I got to pick up my son-in-law. So I'm excited to hike with him. So that's about it. Walking down the road, gonna get a soda. See you guys on tomorrow, which will be day 57. Neon.